frantic hand gesture, but Mr. Harris just continues staring at her blankly, waggling his walking stick in the direction of the obstruction. "Go round," she instructs again, even louder and with even more expressive arm movements. Much to her continued frustration and my amusement, though, Mr. Harris either can't hear her or is willfully ignoring her. To be fair, I think he's actually quite enjoying having something new to be annoyed at. I'm about to plead with Annie to abandon this whole thing altogether and just let us spend the rest of my lunch break at the Lido, catching up with our feet in the water like we'd planned, when she freezes, her lips stretching into a slow smile. I'm afraid she might have had an idea. "What if we dance?" she shouts, deadly serious. "We could waltz to each other." "You could bite me?" I reply. Herbie, the little white Highland Terrier we share, confirms this sentiment by barking loudly. He can't figure out why Annie keeps teasing him by advancing towards him with a treat 1 minute and then backing away again the next. Really, it's incredibly harsh for him. I'm surprised he hasn't called the RSPCA with his sad little paws already. "Why are you suddenly so into real life anyway?" I ask, slightly dreading the answer. "Is this a London thing?" "Duh, I want to be popular," Annie says. "Plus, how embarrassing would it be if we're the only people at the Festival of Fame without any followers?" I look at the crowd that's amassed to watch us film this reunion, my face burning. "Yeah, really embarrassing," I mutter. I mean, I don't even have a profile. "Correction," Annie says. "You didn't. Fear not, my friend. I have taken the liberty of creating one for you." Oh God, what's she done? I feel a bit sick and pull my phone out straight away to take a look. Finding the profile, I can see that A, she's used a photo with her in it as my profile pic. She looks great and I look bad. And B, at least she's kept the bio short, but all it says is the second half of the Tampon Two. It could be worse, I guess. And C, I have 3 followers, Annie, Colin and Audrey. I should have known all this has to do with the Festival of Fame. The village has been covered in bunting and posters for it all summer. Everywhere I look, I'm reminded of the impending event where fans get to meet their favourite influencers. I would be excited, because Winona Phillips, feminist influencer and our hero, is hosting, so obviously Annie and I are going. And of course, Annie's decided we're finally going to meet her. But it means camping for 3 days with hundreds of other people, all of them making constant videos. And the possibility that I, very likely, knowing me, will do something absolutely mortifying in front of said hero. I'm terrified, actually. Follow my lead and soon enough we'll have more followers than Les Populaires. Annie's eyes glisten and she stares dreamily into the distance, thinking of the most popular group in school that she spent 6 years trying to be a part of before finally achieving her goal. Maybe even more than Winona Phillips. "So you want to be an influencer now?" I shout, trying to keep the judgment out of my voice. "Was it not enough for you to get the glory from solving the menstrual murders?" "It was a good start, but yeah, I want to be an influencer, just not a shallow one like those get ready with me beauty blogger types." She turns her nose up at the thought as she speaks. "I want to be like Winona Phillips, smart, political, worshipped by all," Annie commands. I'm trying to keep up with all this, but there's no stopping Annie. I mean, part of me remembers that it took her 10 years and a murder investigation to achieve her last goal of becoming popular at school, though. And now that Colin, Audrey, and of course Heather finally tolerate us and allow us to be part of Les Populaires, is she saying that's not enough for her? "I've been places now, Kerry. I've been to London, seen things. I want more. I want world domination." Her eyes glisten, but as she says the words world domination, a pigeon flies towards her head and she ducks out of the way, petrified. She'll not be deterred, though. "Besides, we're the Tampon Two." I roll my eyes at the name she gave us.